and I stopped recording it. So just find out what tools are working, right, and what's going to make it work, and then figure out that, and that will make it easier then to go ahead and sell better and explain better, and make this language experience, or what is the users need for language. Because language, it's seen my other video too on the language visibility, where I talk about, you know, why people don't see language as important, and that's really hard because you got to sell it, right? So I gave a couple examples in there, and I think once you're able to sell it and get out of this, well, it's just words and stuff, and get away from that. Find other ways to sell it. Get away from it being about words, getting to be about tasks. And I think also look at how TransPerfect does their solutions. TransPerfect, the family TransPerfect, they sell things as tasks, as jobs. They sell things about compliance. They sell things about deal acquisitions and mergers. They sell things about clinical trials. They focus on industrial needs, right? And how those, and business needs. And they sell their solutions from that point of view, and they're really good at it. I used to work there, right? They're very good at this. And they sell the need. They don't sell the words. Yes, in the end they sell some of the words, but it's only one part of the thing, and sometimes they sell a lot more, and they sell packages, right? Depending, but I mean, they do sell packages. I have worked there, right? And I sold a lot of packages. Package different things, time, hour by package, by number of 200 terms, how many terms for a period of time, for how many packages, by hour for project management, by hour for other things. You can sell this. It's possible. Now here I'm talking about I'm talking about text translation, right? But localization. But here, I know exactly how to do it for interpretation. I know exactly. I've done a lot of interpreting in the stuff you do. You know, the kind of situation where you're the kind of stuff I do in those as well, and for free, right? Because there's usually not people for this, but I've done a lot of that, and I know how I'd sell it, for it to be a business, right? Or, you know, and to make money. And I think the key thing here is, again, it's not just the experience; it is the result. How many people? How did it benefit the people? How much they understand what was communicated in the message, right? And did it get to them? And I would say, just kind of ending point here, I just made a video about the Bill 96 in Canada, in Quebec, that just came out. And I made a video up on I put up on my LinkedIn, but it's up on my YouTube too. And I talked about how this is going to kind of impact in Canada, and how the whole kind of the whole language industry, right? And I think, look at that, because that will give some ideas of how to begin to sell things more, right? The different ways that this Bill 96 is going to impact the ways that businesses, or not just businesses, you know, public services and everything will be impacted by having to do French, right? See that, look at that, and think about how that can apply to the interpretation field and to different types of customers. They can be events, it can be conferences like you do, churches, all kinds of events, right? Geez, I can think of tons. Heck, concerts, why not? There are lots of types of events and things where this is needed. And I think, you know, look at how that Bill 96 could be used to impact that, and think of how to extend that, and then make that, apply it so that it's easier to sell it, right? And do it. Of course, you always got to deal with budgets, right? You're going to deal with budgets, but helping people get the budget is half the job, right? It's half the job is helping people get the budget. It's not about them coming with a budget. It's helping them get a budget to get it right. Yeah, that's actually part of the job. And I did say this to a lot of companies when I talked to them. I said, your job as a salesperson is not about just selling a product or a service. It's about helping the customer get the funding to pay you, right? Half of the job is that. And when you do that really well, the customer's really happy, right? And they'll come back for more, and they'll pay you right? Because you've been a consultant. That's what it comes down to, not just a per word or per hour person, right, that just does that task. So that comes into that, and I think I figure how to do it, and I do encourage people how to do it and how to do it better, right? So those are some ideas for this topic. Sorry it took probably 10 minutes, but I think this is, these are always things that it's always fun to have to deal with, right? So, all right, take care. Have a good day.